Alright, welcome back to Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider Anime Review Episode 22. I'm reviewing the 22nd episode series, which is also the third to last episode of Season 1 for the show. Yeah, third to last one. I'm like, cool. It's called Chakra is on the Move. So, as for what chapters adapted for this episode from the manga, don't know. I have no idea. The website didn't say. So, basically, here's what happened. So, pretty much basically, Thunder Reiko does hear the fact that Tojo, I think his name is, the guy who's a shocker guy who's 44, basically, yeah, she heard it when he said basically he has feelings for her, but he called him too old. And she's like, what, in her 20s? I mean, he's single, I'm sure. Probably that she probably could take him, but nope. So basically, then Yoichiro and Rider Man show up. Well, here's Yoichiro and so it's like, yeah, let's bring in basically Ichio. It's Yadro, I think his name is. It was Redman, yes. So they show up, and then eventually, Matsuba and Yuriko show up, and then Yuriko's back. Yep. First time she's back a couple episodes. Her leg is healed. And about gathering, and then, of course, they bring episodes of Kamen Rider Stronger. And here's what episodes to bring up. So, first episodes to bring up are episodes 35 to 39 of the show. Basically, it's the episode where the guy all the Rider, Battle of the Year of Density Army. And, of course, then mention episode 30, which was the second time the show has mentioned episode 30. Because last time I brought it up was I expected episode 2. Yes, episode 2. And I figure out exactly what. Of course, then we see Spider-Man sparring with some guy over ramen. We see their love interest pop up, and the Batman is basically wondering what the heck's going on. Of course, he flies back. So the plan is this: to have a concert in all places, the Tokyo Dome, which the anime refers to as Tokyo Central Dome, despite the fact it's the Tokyo Dome. Also, is also known as the Big Egg, and this stadium is known for is a baseball stadium that New Japan Wrestling love running this place a lot. So there's a concept about 50,000 people now. From what I've heard about the real life version of the place, that seems pretty accurate. It actually can't hold that much. I think like the last one, the one they just had just 2 months ago, the attendance that one was like 45,000, I think it was, and that was for the retirement of Hiroshi Tanahashi. Because he had to retire. So the plan then was this. So they have the two Shocker fans who work with them. One who don't work for Shocker. They have them smuggle in Yuriko, who's back in her teacher's uniform, and using the backpack she carries her outfit in. We have her being smuggled with Mitsuba in these boxes. And in the case of Tojima and Ichiro, they rappel onto the top of the Tokyo Dome. So then we have where Naber and Yoichiro are inside, they're in the chakra outfits, and then all of a sudden the guys, so the reason why that Naber switched sides, turns out they're live, and they're all chakra Kamens. And then they proceed to beat up Naru for reasons. And looks like next episode we're going to have Thunder Roku have a rematch with Yuriko. First times in a few episodes these two have seen each other. But the episode itself was pretty good. It felt like a lot of setup this one. Plus, gotta love all the references to Stronger. Not the original Kamen Rider show. Yeah, that's the thing with the original show has had, I think like episode 2 mentioned, I think like episode 8, and that's been it. V3 has had just episode 2 mentioned. Stronger has probably had more episodes mentioned this one than the other ones. And probably first thing about Amazon this series because basically Amazon has never mentioned the show at all. Not really. Of course, they don't want to bring up the fact in show that, well, how should I put this? So, Amazon was 24 episodes. They also, I think they do reference X mentioned briefly, but those two, well, their shows are worth being really short. Amazon being 24 episodes and X being 35. Now, they do mention 39, not by name per se, but yeah, they mention, oh yeah, we had the first of these episodes, we have VV3, and then the other ones show up, and then we had the final battle. That's the last 5 episodes of the show. They bring up basically in the span of a couple minutes. And they mention 30, which is Taco's death. It would be nice in this flashback if they got Barbara Goodson. In fact, he had Dr. Kate actually speaking the episode in the flashback. I would recommend getting Barbara Goodson to actually play the character because she has voiced over Marcus Long before, so why not? But this episode, like I said, was really good. Now we have roughly 2 more to go and then we're done. And we'll do more anime type, but it's getting real late right now. Excuse me, so I'll have to save this remaining for tomorrow, which I have 3 left. That being Freeman, Case Closed, and Dragon Stargaze. But the first one probably do tomorrow is probably going to be No Reincarnation because this is the last episode. Yeah, I'll probably be done first. And then go through the other anime, and then go through the Toku series, and eventually resume with Kamen 01. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, to notifications. I will see you all tomorrow for those videos. Okay, next video. Bye.